Hey friends, welcome back to Stock Dr. RR. Last week we were bearish into the market and market went down. All the support levels which we mentioned, market touched to that support level and it has formed the base there. Now we want to understand this week where market wants to go. Basically, we are going to talk about three major indexes: Nasdaq 100, Dow Jones, S&P 500, two major commodities, gold and silver, and we are going to talk about some of the major stocks. We will also review economic calendar. So stay tuned to this channel. Friends, it's very important to know or to understand the review of the market, what we analyzed last week, and if market reacted to that, that will show us what is our accuracy in the market. So last week, if you guys remember, or if you guys have seen my video, I clearly mentioned that I am bearish into the market. I said that market might form a good base, market gives some downside, and you can see here, so this is the chart of last week. I have not changed the setting because I want to show you what was our analysis last week and how the market reacted to that. So if you see here, we did analysis on this Friday, okay, and with this Friday closing. So we had 4 working days last week because we had holiday on Monday. So the four candles you can see here, I clearly mentioned that for Nasdaq 100, if we stay below 15,500, then we are going to see 15,240 and 15,000 levels. So you can see here, we almost went down till 15,170. If we check about Dow Jones, for Dow Jones, I mentioned here that 34,900 is resistance. If it doesn't hold above that, then 34,400 was the first target and 34,000 was the second target. You can see here 34,400 was achieved on Thursday, and Friday it gave a gap up opening. If we talk about S&P 500, we did analysis here on this candle. I mentioned that if 4,500 gets break, then it will show you 4430, 4400. It actually touched to 4430 and then reverse back. For the gold, I mentioned that 1975 to 1955 is a important support area, and if it breaks below that, then it is going to go towards 1920 to 1900. So it went till 1940. For silver, I clearly mentioned that it already achieved all the targets to 25.50, and if it breaks 24.50, then it is going to go towards 23.50 and 22.50. You can see here on Tuesday itself, it break 24.50 and it went till 23.20. So this was the reaction of the market in the last week. Almost all the indexes and the commodities achieved the first target which we mentioned for the downside. So now let's go ahead and see the calendar. The calendar says that there is important data coming on Wednesday, September 13th. These are most important. This is most important data for the inflation. We are going to get the inflation rate numbers on Wednesday. You will expect before and after the event movement into the market. Then on Thursday we have retail sales, MOM, PPI, MOM, and then Friday we have Michigan consumer sentiment, this report. For this entire week, I will say that Wednesday is the most important day for the market, and the market will decide the further movement. So let's go ahead and do the analysis for this week, and we can decide, or we can see where the market wants to go from here. Okay. In case you are new to this channel, please go ahead, subscribe to this channel, Stock Dr. RR. Hit the bell icon. You will get the notification of all future videos which I make on this channel. So, This is the chart of Nasdaq 100. Here I clearly see that 15,250 is a first base now. Remember, we have the CPI data coming on Wednesday. That's why market again came back to its first support level of 15,250. We have the two support levels now, 15,250 and 15,000 and 14,850. So right now we are at the first base. The second base is between this 15,500 to 14,850. If on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, before the CPI data, if market goes down till this point, right, and a CPI data gives a good sentiment, then you will see the sharp recovery for 15,250, 15,500, 600, and all those levels. If on Monday market starts going up by taking the support at 15,250, then also we have all these targets. So two possibilities: either we break 15,250 to the downside and go till these levels, or we respect 15,250 and then go up. I think market should respect this 15,250, but as event is coming, anything is possible. So if somebody is aggressive trader or investor, he can take one chance at this level, 15,250, and the second at this level. Let's talk about the next index, Dow Jones. For the Dow Jones, let's adjust the chart. Okay, so Dow Jones, you can see here, this is the bigger picture. It is trading through this channel, right? Okay, and then possibility to go up again. This is the my view. Now for Dow Jones, you can see the important support level of 34,900. If it respect 34,900, then you will see these short-term targets of 35,200, 35,500. And you can see here it is breaking this trend line also. So if it breaks 35,200, then you are going to see some big moves, right? 35,500 is the first one, and then you can have 35,800 also. On the contrary, for the downside, if it doesn't hold 34,900, then you can see it can go back to 34,400 and 34,000. So I'm quite bullish on the Dow Jones. I'm looking for the upside in the Dow Jones. Then we will talk about S&P 500. S&P 500, you can see slowly, nicely, it is traveling this path. You can see here the first bottom, the second bottom here, third bottom here. It is respecting this channel, I can see. And now it is also again ready for this upside. So if we see from the closer view, 4,500 is a strong support. 4,500 is a strong support. It can go back to 4,550, 60, 635. These are the short-term upside target. If it doesn't respect 4,500, you can again see 4,431, 4,400, 4,348. So for this index also, I am bullish for this week. But remember, one more time, economic data is there on Wednesday. For gold, I can see here it can come back again to the territory of 1950 to 1975. If it comes here again, and if it gives a nice strong breakout from here, then definitely These are the targets. Those are possible. 2000, 2025, and 2050. Now, on the other side, if gold starts trading below 1900, then we will talk about the lower side. If it break below 1900, then we will talk about the level of 1875, 1835, 1800. And then we'll talk about the last commodity, silver. For the silver, now silver has a very important long-term support of 22.50. Every time you can see here, it is coming near 22.50 and then bouncing up, coming towards 22.50 and bouncing up. Again, if we get chance here, the possibility is that from here it can again come back toward 23.50, 24.50. Now, for silver, the major breakout for the upside is pending, and that will happen again once it starts trading about 25.50. So if it starts trading again 25.50 here in this zone, then you will see a major breakout. Long-term upside is pending in the silver, and that will be a very huge. The targets are till $30 minimum. So this was all about the index and the commodities. We'll talk about some of the stocks. If you like this video, make sure you are putting your likes and comments. So let's go ahead and start the analysis of some of the major stocks. I'm not going to go into much detail of it, but I can give you I will give some levels, and those levels one can track. For the Apple, I cannot see any major price action, but I can see that 180 is the resistance here. If it cross 180, then you can see the targets for 190, 200. For AMD, I mentioned in the past, for AMD, I can see the two good buy levels. Those are 102. That's the first, and the second is 94 if it comes. Then for the Amazon, if I can see Amazon needs a big upside, and that will happen once it starts trading above 144. You can see here. Once it starts trading and sustaining above 144, then you will see the minimum upside of 10 to 20% in this stock. For Google, I mentioned in my last videos that once it breaks 127, then it can go till 140. The last target, it achieved the first target of 135, and it is almost near 140. If it cross 140, 143 levels, then you will see big upside in Google as well. For Meta, I will say that Meta needs a breakout above 305. Once it cross above 305, then you will see 5 to 10% upside in the Meta. For Microsoft, I mentioned that Microsoft got a breakout, and once it starts trading about 322, I gave levels of 333 and 339. You can see here this green arrow. The first target is achieved, and it is almost near the second target. For the Netflix, okay, Netflix chart is quite interesting. Netflix has some bigger upside pending. Mark my words. If it stays and sustain above 450, then you will going to see the 10% of upside in the Netflix for minimum $500. The condition only is it needs to stay above 450. NVIDIA, quite interesting chart. So many people asked me about NVIDIA. NVIDIA already did a big upside. If I see the weekly chart, it is quite a bit bearish in the weekly chart. If I see the monthly chart here, monthly chart is showing some selling pressure here. But if I see the 4-hourly chart, you can see Netflix right now, NVIDIA right now, it is at the first support of 450. I am seeing 3 supports for NVIDIA at this point of time. The first one is at 450, which it is already there. The second one is at 430, and the third is at 403. There are possibilities that it can come to 430 and 400 level also, and from there it can give a bounce. So if someone is investor, he can wait till 400 level if it comes, but one should start adding the position from here, right? The first batch should be added at 450, second at 432, and the third is at 400, and it needs to be hold for longer period. On other side, if it holds 450 now, and if it starts going up, then the first target is 470, and on closing 470, then it can achieve for 500. And once it starts trading and sustaining above 500, then you can expect minimum 10 to 20% upside in coming months in NVIDIA. Next, we have SOXL. For SOXL, I can see it is currently at the support of 21.50. It has ultimate support at 18. This 20 to $18 is ultimate support area. Okay, whenever it comes here, it bounces back from here. So watch on it. If it stays above this 21.50, then again it will try to catch for $25. Next stock we have is Tesla. For the Tesla, I can see 240 as a support, and same thing, 250 and 260 are the resistance, or the upside targets. It will be the interesting chart once it starts trading above 260. Once it starts trading above 260, then you are going to see again a major upside in this stock. Then next stock we have QQQ. Somebody asked me to analyze QQQ. So for QQQ, I will say you will see some upside magic in this counter once it starts trading about 380. So I will wait and watch when it gets cross 380 range. Then you will see 390 and 400 minimum upside. Last stock, Disney. Somebody asked me to analyze Disney. For Disney, I can see it is at multi-year low right now. So the stock is not showing strength. You can see here there is a low of this low at in 2020, also in 2016 also I saw. So it is at multi-year low, but technically it can give a good breakout. If somebody wants to do a trade, they can go for the target of 85 and 88, and the support is near this 79 to $80. So this was all about, my friends. I hope you learned something out of this video. And last but not least, let's learn and earn together. Thank you, my friends. We have a good day.